Alright, hello everyone, and welcome to the stream. Glad to have y'all with me. As you can see today, we've got something a little bit different in Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. Now, to be clear, I don't really know a whole lot about this game. The only things I really know right now is that it was made by the same people who made Castlevania, which I never played Castlevania either, really. I played a few Metroidvania games, but don't think I've ever completed one. I don't really think I'm going to complete this one either, to be honest. But yeah, just like it says in the stream title, or at least it should say, if my memory serves. I got all this stuff on Xbox Game Pass, things like this. Hey, Jesse. But things like this, Bloodstained Ritual of the Night, and Sunset Overdrive, Metro Exodus, Saints Row 4th, Reelected, all that sort of stuff. So I'm thinking about doing, for the next few streams, just do one or two of these games, see how they feel, just take advantage of them while I can, because I've got the Xbox Game Pass for free at the moment. I bought a new processor, and it came with 3 months free on it. So I figured, why not? Let's go ahead and take advantage of it. Now this one I have played a little bit. I played it up to the first boss, and then I died and I rage quit. So, you know, might not be so smooth a ride on there. And also because I am using Restream and it's going to Twitch and YouTube. Fair warning to anyone on YouTube, I won't be able to see your chat just because of how I've got the stream set up right now. It's a little weird, kind of transitionary sort of thing. I can't even really get the stream deck on my phone to work right now. I'm not sure why, but it's fine. We're gonna take it in stride. For all of you there on Twitch, you can see there's definitely some new stuff with the Twitch, and there's probably more to come. I'm still figuring out a whole lot of stuff when it comes to streaming. And speaking of streaming, I do have something that I want to announce before we get too far into it. Is an event the Unknown Empire is doing on Friday the 12th? Yeah, Friday the 12th, starting at 12 o'clock noon Central Time. The Unknown Empire will be doing a 24-hour live stream. Thanks, Jesse. But yeah, the Unknown Empire will be doing a 24-hour live stream, 3-hour increments with a bunch of the people of the Unknown Empire. And actually, this one's a little different from the rest of our 24-hour live streams in the way that we are going to be raising money for Extra Life. So if anyone's coming by my stream or anyone else's content, you're going to see it all over the place on Unknown Empire content for the next week. If you are watching any of that, feel free to stop by the stream. It's going to be on the Unknown Empire Twitch. There is an Unknown Empire Twitch. And hey, if you've got a few spare bucks, donate. Extra Life is a good cause. It helps those in the Children's Miracle Network hospitals, I believe it's called. Money that goes to children's hospitals. What is so bad about it? Yeah, it's a very good cause. We're happy to be allied with them for that stream. A lot of us are really excited to do it. I'm personally may or may not be streaming, depending on what's going on with it. I'm definitely not going to stream in the 24-hour time frame, but we may go over. We're still discussing finer details on that. But that's enough of all that stuff. Let's go ahead and get into the game. So yeah, as you can see, I've already started a little something. Not a whole heck of a lot. Let's go ahead and move down to the new one. It's also weird because I don't have a mouse cursor on, but moving my mouse does move things in like a menu or something. And this game has a very strange control layout when you're not using the controller. I would be using my controller if I thought to plug it in, but I didn't, so we're gonna freeball this. Can't really change the name, I don't think. Page down, backer ID. I don't know. I still don't know almost anything about this game. So, oh, hey, I can change the name. So let's go ahead and change that. Boom. Proceed with this name. Sure. I figured just by the look of it, it seems like maybe you'd be able to play different characters. Like you'd be able to choose Miriam right now, and then afterward you get like another character, or what have you. Normal difficulty, because there's no easy, and Metroidvania's kick my ass. I still have yet to finish things like Hollow Knight or Axiom Verge. I really want to finish Hollow Knight at some point. I might stream that. Because I really do want to finish that game. It's a good game.
The Industrial Revolution ushered in a new era that threatened to transform the values of men. No longer would spirituality be their compass. But not all welcomed the change. In 1783, just as the fires of the Laki eruption had plunged all of Europe into an ashen darkness, a horde of demons spilled from the shadows and fell upon city after English city. It was a message. The Alchemy Guild, fearing the rise of industrialism and abandonment by their wealthy patrons, had done the unthinkable to defend their existence.
Human sacrifice.
Through recondite arts, the alchemists had created shard binders, humans transplanted with crystal that attuned them to demonic
I think
power.
We would have learned after Fullmetal Alchemist.
They sacrificed the shard binders.
No.
And in doing so, threw the gates of the world open to demonkind. Countless innocents died. And though the Church succeeded in vanquishing the Hell's End, a steep price had already been paid and collected.
I mean, you're not
As for the shard binders,
collected, so
they were presumed to have all died in the sacrificial rite. However, 2 survived. Jeeble, a boy for whom by some miracle the rite did not prove fatal. And Miriam, a girl who was spared the rite altogether on account of the strange slumber that took her just before it could begin. 10 years have passed.
I might also mention that I don't really know
tragedy.
what's recording and what's not right now, so if you hear a bunch
the
of
demons have returned,
you're hearing a bunch of sounds right now,
by a
let me
great
know,
castle.
because that means it's not recording the game audio.
And on
if
this
you hear
very
double
hour,
speak, let me know, because it means it's
Miriam
recording the
awakens.
microphone twice.
Upon learning Jeeble is the architect of this new, bloodstained ritual,
Oh, name drop.
Miriam and the alchemist Johannes set forth for the accursed castle.
Half name drop.
Their galleon cuts through the water, lancing towards the inevitable.
How often you hear the word Lansing? Unless you're talking about Michigan's capital, I guess. There's also some really weirdly textured clouds. Something about them is just strange. And 3D animation. And immediately into fan service.
Johannes, are you certain it was...
It was Jeeble's doing, Miriam. No mistake.
I can't tell if I like
It's so hard
the
to
way
believe.
they handle these
I wouldn't even be
conversations,
alive if not for him.
or if
He's a
it's
good soul.
incredibly off-putting. I can't tell.
I know. I know how you feel.
Maybe if they moved
But the
more,
facts are apparent.
instead of just standing there looking slightly downward.
And the hell you
Just
endured 10
speaking.
years ago would break the best of souls. Miriam, I want you to know that I'm sorry.
Ever so slightly emoting.
What
too.
my brothers subjected you to, there's no forgiving it.
It was their transgression, not yours. You always took care of us.
And this is why context is important.
Obviously, not enough.
Well, let it go,
My bad.
Johannes.
He's the only one looking slightly
need to focus
downward.
on the
She's
task
staring
ahead.
through us.
If Jeeble is responsible for the summoning, then I have to stop him. I gave him my word.
Also, do we really have to drive the whole blood demons thing home by giving her horns. Do we really have to be on the nose like that?
I ought to do it. He was my best friend.
But I'm the only one who can. The shard experiments prepared me for combat. Let them amount to something.
Nothing can prepare me for this combat.
10 whole years. What put me in that sleep?
Molly.
I wish I had the answer. All I know is the spell that stopped time for you was advanced, arcane.
Well, yeah, as a spell that would stop time would be. You don't see, like, first-day wizards on the job just fucking stopping time and sneaking in the girls' locker room. It's kind of complicated.
But by observing the ebb of the magic's hold on you, I was able to predict exactly when you would wake up.
I also don't get how that would work. How are you gonna tell?
Oh, I see.
No, you don't.
We'll make landfall soon. You should get ready. I had the chest there packed with essential equipment. Now would be a good time to put it on.
Are you just gonna stand there and watch me? I kinda wanna use the Kung Fu shoes because I used the knife last time. It's easier. I'm gonna try the Kung Fu shoes for now.
Good. You're prepared. The next order of business.
Oh no.
I'll take care of it.
Are we not gonna talk about the fact that it's a tentacle monster? I mean, I know where this is going and I don't like it. I'm streaming here, people. Okay, I'm jumping. And I got Alright. Anyone who says this game's not fan service is deluding themselves. I really didn't take a close look at some of this stuff until I started streaming. I swear.
Was that a shard?
Magic.
I'd forgotten the way it felt. Like uninvited
I
claws
also really don't like the
scraping
way they
across my
phrase some of these
bones.
things. It's problematic.
The demon's power was transmuted into that shard, which forcibly bonded to the crystal embedded in your body. The strength you gain from it is undeniable, but eventually, the crystal will devour you.
Your power would be your undoing. The only way to stay pure is to be a speedrunner. You gotta back hop through the hole that monster just created and go fight the boss, level 1, nothing but your underwear and a knife in your hand, and one strapped to your foot.
I thought the procedure you discovered halted the corruption.
Yeah, well, thought wrong.
It did, but that doesn't guarantee you'll be safe if you start absorbing shards in massive quantities.
Yeah, it's a cure, not a prevention.
I know my body's limits better than anyone,
Famous last words.
and I'm going to need all the power I can get. And if I run into trouble, you can help me. You've done it before. You'll do it again.
What a cocky bitch.
Thanks for giving me
Oh,
a
that's
choice
fine.
in the matter.
He'll just fix me up.
Well, I won't let you down.
You will.
Not if I
fix
can
me
help
up.
it. Just promise you won't push yourself.
What is that? Oh, he did.
How did they get inside?
Oh, he did.
The demons from the castle must have
How did he get
infested the
inside?
ship.
I don't know, probably punched out another wall. I mean, the ship's not that sturdy. If they punched out a wall next to you, they can punch out another wall.
Then they can help me wake up these muscles of mine. I'll wipe the deck with them.
Phrasing. Let's go kick shit. Yeah. I feel like there's significance to the word, but I'm not sure. I really am Chun-Li with these. Got some comments.
This device responds to magic.
That's where I gotta learn to point magic at people. Flying kick the lanterns. That's the one thing I know about Castlevania. You want to kick all the lanterns. was that? Also, I like how the second time she doesn't react at all. Before it was like, good God, I got impaled by a shard of blood. And now it's like, what's that? Mosquito? Can't hide it from me. Got some water. The most deadly attacker in the universe. A small gout of water. I'm gonna assume that is equipment. Yep. I also know that a couple of different things changed. Like, apparently, just like the basic. Starting to turn into Street Fighter more and more. I'm not gonna remember button combinations and stuff. Tunic. The existence of the following attributes. Well, thank God your studies could tell you about fire. Where would we be without you? You who are so wise in the ways of science. So this right here, incredibly Castlevania. Just sitting on a very large couch to save your game. Why the girl in the dress is gonna want to kick her enemies to death, though. Like, I can't be the only one that sees some sort of issue with that. Ow. I still don't understand what the red spikes are. They're not me leveling up. feels like I shouldn't be complaining about how high a character jumps in the game. Because it's always like, I can't jump that high. Why should I impose my expectations upon them? I can't follow. Short sword's just better. Honestly. That's what I was doing. If you can call it that, I got up to one boss. Let's see here. Well, thank God he told me about the thing I found through trial and error. I'm so glad he wrote that down, just in case. I found one save point the last time I played, so I'm gonna use every one I can find. And I just like exploring the whole map. Kind of start. This is one of the other things that you can actually see the difference. Yeah, so you can see like the scarf, like in the crook of her arm, goes from blue to red. You can see as it goes behind her. What? Not like. Whatever that is. I don't like it. Ow. Ran into me. I'm not gonna even kill me. Let me rephrase. I feel like I wanted to kill it because I feel like it gives me something special. If I kill it. No. Missed. Moved it. Just going forever now. Okay. I feel like that was supposed to be worse. I am also playing on normal, so. I feel like maybe it's probably is. Jeez, always the currency. And you never know. Gold, guild, galleons, I don't know. Well, that's something you just want to stick in your pocket, isn't it? See, now we don't have things. Now we're not on this. And the first time I came into this room, I thought, like, this one would be kind of gun. It's the only way to play. Every time I see a blank portion of the map, like in the top corner of this room, I feel like it should be explored. I always want to explore. Even though I don't think I can explore it. I guess that thing was the mana rose. That's something I gotta equip or change the shards or okay. Okay. There's a bit of depth to this game. That too. Because there had to be a way to be a true Castlevania. Control my jumps like that. Back. It seems kind of BS that I can't jump over there. Sure, if I actually manage to beat the boss, then I might just... Just God knows that's not gonna happen. Gasp! Mysterious red.
So, Sleeping Beauty, you've decided to awaken.
Sheeple, tell me
Also,
you didn't do
give
this.
one of them the blue,
It doesn't make
one of
any
the
sense.
red color scheme. You kind of setting him up for failure there. I mean, come on.
How does it not? After all the sins humans wrought upon us?
Johannes told me what they did to you.
Phrasing. Phrasing is important. That's bad phrasing.
And you're right, it's horrible. But what you're doing now is just as bad.
Well, I mean, at least that lessens the severity, I think? I don't know.
No! No, there you are very wrong.
Okay, well, never mind.
What the alchemists did was reshuffle our bodies.
Thank you.
What I intend to do is reshuffle the world. I'd say I've earned the right.
Yeah, they singed my hand, so now I burned down a village. You ever hear of de-escalation?
Join me, Miriam. You're the only one who understands the pain I feel. What it's like to no longer be human.
Alright, who let him into Hot Topic?
What? I never thought I'd hear those words from you.
Well, he's an edgelord now, so it's pretty much standard.
I was the one that came to you broken, convinced I was a monster. And you told me...
You told me I was.
This is nonsense.
You told me... Our power doesn't make us good or bad. Our choices do.
He is choosing to be a dick.
I'd given up on my humanity, but you restored my hope. Don't you remember?
Words hurt. Words hurt.
Master Jeeble, we must return.
Yes.
Call it now. That demon thing is controlling.
Miriam, I tire of reminiscing with you. You're here to kill me, aren't you? Then first prove you can find me.
No, I'm here to figure out why tentacle monsters are invading the ship.
Along the way, you'll have no choice but to absorb shards and avail yourself of the powers of hell.
You know, unless I just turn around and go home.
If you can still claim to be human at the end of it all, then perhaps I might be more inclined to listen.
I don't know if that's just like bad guy talking out of his ass, or if that's hinting like, hey, if you do the speedrunner tactic and beat the final boss with nothing but a knife strapped to your shoe and never killing anything else, then you get the good ending.
Come, Gregory. We're leaving.
Jeeble, wait!
Appreciate it. Okay, well, can we go home now? So I suddenly don't like where this is going. I don't want to be Abe. Okay. Oh no. Oh no. How long before this becomes TOS? Oh no, she's pressure washing the boat. Raising it to impossible levels of cleanliness. Whatever am I to do? Actually seem to be doing it this time. Just for safety's sake. Pressure washing, no, my only weakness. Water. Why did I get on the ship? It's on you, those guys suck. Swordproof. Perfect crime. Thank God she's getting every square inch of this deck. She is being thorough, and I appreciate that. I figured when I looked at it, I'd get like a store or something. Oh, hello. Must have killed it. Yeah. Blasted, I think. Wait, how did it get to my stomach if it stabbed me in the ass? The car, apparently, was what that thing is called. The car better. Omni-car.
I saw it. Just a flicker. That was the Jeeble I know.
Yeah, he said his name.
I will put a stop to all this.
Or you can just go home. I mean, people always underestimate the power of that choice. Just go home. If the bad guy needs your help to get rid of his plan, just go home. Just go home. Because you're gonna make it worse before you make it better. And someone more capable and more willing can just come along and wreck his ass in a couple of swings. Instead of you learning and figuring things out and then being like, oh no, I did the wrong thing. And then you make it worse, and then you gotta get better to make it better. Just go home and let someone else deal with it. You don't have to stand posing on the deck of a broken ship. Oh, intro sequence.
Bloodstained.
Now it's an anime. I wish all intro sequences were that short. Looking at you, Kingdom Hearts 2. I didn't want to play for 3 hours as Roxas.
Here.
Though, admittedly, in every other game I wanted to play as Roxas.
Was this a village? What happened to it? The demons Jeeble summoned?
What happened? Why do people always ask that question? What happened to it? It got destroyed. I thought you were good at this sort of thing.
They've moved faster than we hoped. Miriam, we have to hurry. This was where we were supposed to meet our contact.
Well,
All right. But wait. Let me clear the area. There are still demons about.
about what? Arvin. Oh good, I can still kill these. We've done it! We've found the cheese! It's hiding in the demons this entire time. Let me guess. That's the contact. No, that's the contact. Okay. Not flash to white in such a dark game.
Oh, thank you, Miriam.
How do you know my name?
You know who I am. And that means...
Oh, well, she's quicker on the uptake the most.
I'm sorry we couldn't get here sooner, Dominique.
That's a name.
So this is our contact.
Yes, the church sent me. As you can see, I know a thing or two about expelling demons.
Wait, how'd you say that without moving your mouth? Or writing the text? Is it possible to learn this magic from the church? What? Also, it doesn't really look like normal church attire to me. But what do I know?
An exorcist. Then we're lucky to have you, Dominique.
An exorcist. But she stood there, arms flailed in front of a child, as a demon swung down to strike her. Instead of prepping some holy water, some sage, saying a prayer, holding a cross out, something exorcisty, anything that can count as like self-defense, you just stood there, willing to take it. Well, I guess no one said she was a good exorcist.
And the church you, Miriam. Thank you for guiding her here, Johannes.
He didn't guide her here. It chartered a boat. Unless he was driving. It's unclear.
You wouldn't have asked if it wasn't important, but you should tell us why you need her. Miriam isn't one to shy away from danger.
He says after she's been sleeping for 15 years. I'd say that counts.
But she deserves to be armed with all the facts.
And the weapons. Let's not forget those. Facts are nice, but weapons do more damage. Higher numbers.
Yes, very well. I told you when I contacted you that the Shardbinder Jeeble is responsible for summoning the castle.
Do we really have to use, like, the status? The title? We know who he is. How many motherfuckers are out there named Jeeble?
Yes, there's no mistake about that. He admitted as much.
What? You spoke to him?
Well, more like spoke at him.
Then let me get right to the point. I find it curious that the outpouring of demons, facilitated by one Shardbinder, just happens to coincide with the sudden awakening of the other Shardbinder after exactly 10 years.
It has to be exactly 10 years. It's like anniversary. Congratulations, you're 10 years older. You know, look a day over it.
You're right, it is strange. But the church doesn't get to drag Miriam into this just because the timing is odd.
Well, now you're questioning it? You already fucking brought her here. Clearly you were on board.
Oh, do you decide for her then? I asked you to bring her here so she could see the horrors that have befallen the village and make an informed choice.
I mean, horrors. It basically just looks like a bad fire. I mean, granted, fires aren't great, but, maybe not as traumatic as you may have hoped for.
I have no intention of forcing you, Miriam.
You don't have to. I gave Jeeble my word that I would stop him. What happened here only strengthens my resolve.
Instead of just going home, it's like, no, we're gonna help these people. Altruism. It's the downfall of many heroes.
Thank you, Miriam. I am sorry to put it on your shoulders.
Pardon me?
Oh, hello
I
there.
forgot she was here.
Are you
genuinely.
all right? We didn't mean to ignore you.
I'm all right, thank you.
You are quite welcome. Do you have a name?
No, they never gave me one.
Anne,
What a lovely name. Anne, you shouldn't be out here. Let me take you somewhere safe.
Do you think the kid doesn't know to not be around the burning buildings? Are her parents not treating her, like, are they not teaching her right?
oh, all right.
Come on,
She
this
doesn't even
way.
fazed by it. What kind of demon spawn is that kid? She's the actual final boss. She's so unfazed by all of this shit. She's so jaded that she is more of a threat than Jeeble ever will be. She's seen some shit. Okay, I'm not doing any of that.
I did some looking around before, and this place seems secure.
This place seems secure. The stone building in the middle of a fucking raging town fire. Well, I guess I can't say much. First time I played D&D, we made temporary camp in the middle of a burning village in an inn with a thatched roof. So maybe not the paragon of great ideas myself.
Yes, agreed.
Johannes, you, Anne, and I will remain here. We can assist Miriam from safe ground.
How? Words of encouragement? Thoughts and prayers?
What? We can't ask her to brave the castle alone?
Don't be foolish. She is trained in combat. Are you?
Yes, he's a magic man.
We would only get in the way.
He's a magic man, and you're supposed to be an exorcist. You're both supposed to be doing something about demons. What?
That's not the point.
That's exactly the point.
I'll be fine, Johannes. Please don't worry.
All right, but we'll be here if you need us.
Let's not waste any time. We have a lot to do.
Do you? Because it sounds to me like you're gonna sit here and wait it out. Maybe find some snacks. That's about the length of your to-do list.
Come back if you need anything. I'll get a workshop running so I can perform alchemy for you.
Can you make me a badass spear like Edward's got? That'd be great.
Thank you, Johannes.
Who the hell is blowing up my Discord? Give me just a second. I know this is very professional. To Ryan, I started off the stream by saying, anyone in the YouTube chat, I can't see your messages because of how the stream is set up right now. I can only see the messages in Twitch chat. I'm not purposefully ignoring you.
I know you're strong, but be careful.
I will.
It's just the nature of how I've got the stream set up right now. Everything is kind of in an interim state. So I'm trying to perfect everything. Okay, well that's locked. Let's jump through this area.
Miriam, welcome. Since this is your first time here, let me tell you a little bit about the supply post.
Wait, so she's an exorcist that's just selling gubbins instead of going out there and killing demons. What?
Please.
I have made arrangements so you can buy and sell items here. I would have liked to provide what you need for free, but seeing as we are largely cut off from the church's funds out here, I will need money in order to keep the supply post stocked. I hope you don't mind paying.
No, I understand. I appreciate you doing what you
I got all the
can.
money for. I will fuck you too, Ryan. It's not my fault that the stream was set up weird. I guess it kind of is, but you know. I was trying to stream yesterday, but I had so many things getting in the way that I had to stream today. And earlier too.
I can also buy shards from you if you no longer need them.
No, I can sell old powers.
Wait,
How am I supposed to get that back?
is trade in demon shards even allowed?
That's a fair point. I appreciate it. I'm glad having fun. Yeah, that does raise the question. What's a woman of the cloth want with demon shards?
Of course. The church would sooner gather them up and make certain they are purified. I am not permitted to sell them, but I can buy them off you. You may want to keep extras, since possessing multiple shards of the same type amplifies its
so
power,
collect multiple
but there is a limit to how far that can go. And more importantly, if you carry a large number of shards, your body's corruption
Fish off.
May accelerate, but I'll find a way to deal with that myself.
She says, even though she basically just said, Johannes, you're gonna fucking fix me. Deal with it.
I still recommend selling your shards as a means of making money.
All right. I know you're looking out for me.
I think that explains everything. Now, would you like to have a look around?
What do you have?
What are you looking to buy?
What are you buying, stranger? Thank God I can buy egg. That is the one thing that I have needed. Bitcoin. Get a rapier and a P. A long sword. A Morgenstern? I've never heard of that. Helicus? They're just making up shit now. Flamberger. A dull blade. Nodachi. Ooh. Partisan. That one's not made up. Okay. Me being the gamer that I am, I saw SP and HP and thought special points and hit points, and not soft point and hollow point. Garbo. The Garbo. I'm kind of tempted to now. Let's see what else there is too. Wait, hold on. How is a thin dress almost as protective as a bronze chest guard? I mean, I know bronze isn't particularly strong, but Really? We got anime specs here. I'm very tempted. Find the Garbo hat.
Is this
No one
right?
can stop me.
Then we have a deal.
No one can stop me buying the Garbo hat.
What are you looking to sell?
I got cheese. Cheese for everyone.
Is this right? Then we have a deal. Is this thank you? Is this then we have a deal? Is then we have a deal? Is this thank you? Oh, I forgot to give this to you. It's the key to the building. You can use it to explore further in.
It's made of muslin, which is the cloth of muscles. I'm not buying it.
Thank you.
Oh my god. The hat is wonderful. It's better than I thought it would be. She looks like a child now.
I invited the other survivors inside where it's safe.
Hat.
They all have troubles that need resolving, if you can spare them the time.
I'll do what I can.
You know what this hat reminds me of? It reminds me of the one girl from Science Gate. The one that makes the noise, you know, the da-da-da. It reminds me of her. I'm pretty sure that's why they put it in here. Specifically because of her.
I know you will. Come back anytime. I'll be praying for you.
And we have art.
Dominique, what is all this machinery?
That's art. She doesn't get out much.
That is photographic equipment we've been working on.
Photographic?
To put it more plainly, it allows me to capture images of real life, landscapes, people.
Don't you just love when the old-timey game tries to act like things are all newfangled? I don't. It's kind of
What?
annoying.
Really? Can I try it?
Unfortunately, I don't have the silver bromide I need.
I'll see if I can find it. Be right back.
You didn't know what a photograph was. How the fuck do you know what silver bromide is?
Oh!
What's up?
Ah, here she is. You have to marvel at the church's resources. Look at what they've provided for us.
Yeah, big empty room, a chalkboard, and a bookcase. Couple candles. Amazing.
I know, it's incredible.
Okay, well, it's just, I don't
So,
know.
what I can do for you here in the workshop is take materials you bring me and transmute them into new items.
It is alchemy.
But the alchemy is easier to show you than explain. Here, I have some materials we can use, so let's try transmuting them.
Small weapon.
So, what'll it be?
What? Small webbing and melting bone? Melting bone? Also Bacillard, I'm pretty sure that's made up too.
I'll go with this.
That's in the transportation.
Ooh, I like it.
Why doesn't it give me, like, how fast they swing and everything? Just kind of want to make this... Yeah, actual factual weapons. Okay. Just Pelicus is throwing me off. Bacillard's throwing me off. Nadachi, I know. Mithridate? No. And see, this motherfucker's got the cure-all. It only takes holy water, mithridate, and stone ball. Okay. Oh my god. you can turn Quicksilver into gold. You expect me to get dark matter? That's absurd. Toy shoes. Okay, I need those toy shoes. With the hat, it just makes her a child. That sounds awesome. Shoes that emit an adorable squeak with each step. It's like the boots from SpongeBob. Kukri of poison Kukri. Good God, look at that thing. Invisible blade. A blade that has been made invisible through sorcery. Maybe check that sorcery level. You can still see it. Hikari. I'm surprised a lot of these things don't do more damage. Highest I'm seeing is like 20. Oh, not 21. Anyway, I'm gonna make the Weave Sword.
I'll go with this.
There, all done.
Okay. Oh. Is that a lightsaber? That looks like a lightsaber. That also looks like hexadecimal code, I think? If anyone can tell me what this code means here, I'm gonna leave it up for a little while longer, just so anyone can like pause the stream or what have you. If anyone can tell me what this is about, I would be thankful. Prepare. Oh, so he can alchemize me a good meal too, huh? I get the omurice. Macaroni gratin. Yo, I can get a pizzazza. But I need more cheese. Enhanced shard. Bronze writhing limbs.
I'll go with this.
There, all done.
I'll go with this.
I like that.
I'll go with this. I'll go with this. I'll go
I
with
didn't
this.
realize he's only taking one each. Oh, what's take now? Steel. Ooh. Well, at least it's...
Once I've transmuted an item, I'll pass it on to Dominique so she can carry it at the supply post for you. I'll do my best to inform you of what items you can make from what material, but when it comes to items I don't know about, you'll have to find a formula for me and bring it here.
Big surprise. I can't make things I don't know about. People also die when they are killed.
I understand.
Also, the demon crystal you've obtained, the shards, those can be transmuted the same way as items. Each shard requires specific materials, but it's worth it to make your shards more useful. Try it when you get the chance.
I think I will.
Also, neither one of us has been eating well. No wonder, considering the struggle we've been through to survive.
Give me a soda, peeps.
If you bring me the ingredients, I can use alchemy to prepare meals for us.
I always feel like something like that would be like Log Horizon, where if you use alchemy to prepare it, it's just gonna taste like crap, as opposed to preparing it the normal way.
With proper nutrition and a varied diet, you have the potential to get much stronger.
Wait, hold on, you're telling me I gotta feed myself a balanced diet to level up? What? Ain't nobody got time for that. Eating new food for the first time will provide Miriam with a stat boost. Is it temporary? Is it permanent? I don't know. Oh, thank God, we've got a well-placed couch here. That's up. Okay. That's pretty quick. What the fuck is you?
You there? It was awful. Those monsters came out of nowhere. We
I
ran
already
for
don't like
dear
her.
life.
Can we just slash her?
Where are the others?
Dead, most of them. My dear husband included.
That is probably thankful.
Those devils have to pay. Those murderers.
If it's within my power.
Oh, thank you. My name's Lindsay. What's yours?
Miriam.
Well, Miriam,
Name does
I'll
not
gather
fit face.
whatever information I can. I want you to hunt down the monsters and take...
All right.
So this is side
Here's what I've
quest.
turned up
Yeah.
on the monsters.
Side
Help
quest.
my husband.
Damn, I can't kill him. I can't believe you're trying. What? This really is Castlevania. They got bats. Bats and spiders. Spiders and bats. There, dodge that one. Knock this block off. I think I like the weave sword. Okay, good. I actually can do it. HP rounds. I can get help. Let's get up there then. No. Oh, maybe this way. Not heavy. Elf ears. Elf ears. I'm sorry. What? What else did I expect from that? Extra level to the encryption. Joy. There's a cipher involved. Oh, wonderful. I like the look of these birds, bugs. Oh, that is absolutely a cipher. Might be simple substitution cipher, might be a Venera cipher. We got some Weeping Angel bullshit going on here, don't we? Ooh. Lower the drawbridge. Why are you gonna have a lever to lower the drawbridge on the opposite side of the drawbridge? Ugh. If I fall down here, am I just gonna die? No. Secret. Super secret. I don't like the look of you. I don't like the fact that there's a rat off my house. Oh, cool. I can summon a rat, I guess. I also like the Weep Sword has a long What do you mean not Caesar? What a welcome. I can. Well, it's fine. I have like a million. Okay, dude on the right looks like an apple. Who's with me? Something about his hair, he just looks like the biggest douche. Looks like he's been shopping on Hot Topic for 15 years and doesn't know how to interact with any other characters. And the dude on the right here looks like Sam Riegel. Actually, I'm pretty sure that is Sam Riegel. The resemblance is uncanny. Hate that. Constantly getting impaled. Bone toss. Okay, who's gonna hide a chest up here and put a bit of wood in there? Thousand Blossoms. Riddle enemies with a blur of thrusts too fast to count. Rapier, Stinger, and Kazikli? I'm sorry, what? Kazikli? That's not real. That can't be real. That's bad noise. I'm low on health. Take 2 potions. Oh, that's how I get down the chest. Leather chest guard. Somehow not as good as just a country dress. Stop. I have nothing to say about those people. One looks normal and the other looks anime. Oh, no. I didn't need to use that. Okay. Okay, back home. Cool. Cool. So glad. Can I break your life? That's for bringing me back home.
I can buy back. What are you looking to buy? Is this right? Many thanks.
Oh, stranger. Thank you.
Thank you.
Wow, it really is just a merchant from Resident Evil 4. And you don't. Ow. This crap. This is not my new favorite way to travel. Imagine people who move like this. We'd all be superpowered. It's really the only way to travel. What? Passive shard. Sword expertise increases single-handed sword and club damage. These are close again. Still got ammo. The more I'm playing this game, the more I still like it. Why I'm suffering from a severe emotion. Summon ads. Suspense. Don't like the sight of that. I'll fuck off up here for a little bit. No. Yeah, no. Here's pistols. Capacity up. Sucks to suck, nerd. That thing's gonna hit me. Okay, apparently you have invulnerability frames. It is a lightsaber. I mean, I figured it's a lightsaber. It looks like a lightsaber. It looks like a purple lightsaber. It looks like Mace Windu's. Veneer cipher. Key is Orchid. Okay. Cheeky bastards. The message is... a lightsaber with immense power. But it's a lightsaber. Ah, cheeky bastards.
Oh,
What is this old coop? Oh. It's got fire
Miriam?
hands.
It can't be.
What?
Alfred?
Why are you here, Johannes? That fool of an apprentice should have stayed out of this.
You have a lot to explain for. After all the terrible things you've done?
All that is in the past. I'll not be defending my actions to you.
Don't I deserve it? You were like a father to me.
Enough, child. I am here for the book. Jeeble has the book.
The book.
What are you talking about?
If you don't already know, then let us keep it that way.
Alfred, how
I
are
thought
you
he was
still
staying
alive?
home.
Ugh, what were you thinking in coming here?
You can answer my question first.
All that matters is that I am alive. Did you come here for the book?
A book.
Book?
Make no mistake. I won't let anyone touch that tome but me.
A book.
Not even you should touch it. Didn't what happened 10 years ago teach you anything?
I don't have time to argue with you. I just hope you are wise enough not to get in my way.
I'm after the book. You won't stand between me and the book.
What?
You know full well my power exceeds yours. Take Miriam and leave this place.
I'll search for my book.
Otherwise, you will die.
He teleported.
I came here because something didn't feel right. But I didn't expect him.
I didn't expect the power of the book.
Johannes, what is the Liber Logaeth?
I mean the book.
It's a book the Alchemy Guild once possessed that allows for the summoning of spirits.
From this point on, every time I play this game, I'm going to laugh every time someone says book.
The Guild used it to bring about the calamity 10 years ago. And the Shardbinder's crystal acted...
A book like that shouldn't even exist.
I know.
That's the power
Alfred
of the
must be
book.
trying to restore the Alchemy Guild to power. But we cannot let him lay hands on the Liber
Claim
Logaeth.
again, yes.
He said Jeeble had it. You know, I think I might have seen...
It makes sense,
You've seen the book.
considering the situation we're in. He must have gotten his hands on it after surviving the sacrifice.
So now I have to stop Alfred too.
No, let's focus on Jeeble. If we can get to him and the book before Alfred does, we'll kill 2 birds with 1 stone.
Alright, have fun out there, Ryan.
Good point.
Don't worry too hard.
All right.
Dominique might know what to do about Alfred in the meantime. I'll head back to the village and see what she has to say.
That's the slowest running I should have seen. Appreciate it, man. Keep. Flying sheep range. Some local weed. Oh, it's not flying sheep. Every time I get a shard. Summon Plume Parma. That's a weird game.
Fancy a ride?
Why?
The Rob of Core. A shame you don't have a giant.
Shame you don't have a giant hand. Yeah, that is a shame. Oddly specific, though. Months have passed since I wandered into the castle. I've managed to survive thus far by rummaging through treasure chests without the monsters taking notice. Alfonso, I think palatable today. Once I there's a crack, I just opened and found a mouth-watering hunk of meat. Well, to be fair, if you found a hunk of meat in a chest, it'd probably be bad. Okay, I don't like the look of this. The fact that there's a red moon that's apparently just following me in front of the buildings. I don't think that's supposed to be in front of the buildings. To dying. Do not wish to die. There's no day. I think that calls up a ritual of the night. So let's go ahead, switch gears a little here. Give me just a moment. As you can see now, There's all manner of things I can do on a stream. We're just gonna go ahead and sit in here for a moment as I'm switching the game over here. As I may or may not have said before, the other game that we're looking at playing is Sunset Overdrive. And that's a game I've watched a little bit. I think it came out around... God, when did it come out? It's hard to remember at this point. November 16th, 2018. Apparently. So it must come out around the start of the Expo. But it's something that I've wanted to play. It seems like a fun game. And it also kind of reminds me of Jet Set Radio in a way. Kind of like a mixture between Jet Set Radio with the humor of Borderlands. But it always seems like a really fun game. So we're going to go ahead and try that. And I've got probably a good 20 games to try from this Xbox Game Pass. So there's plenty of streams worth of material to be had here. And that's just... There's more, obviously, no. Forgive the glitchiness of my webcam and things going on here. Things are still in the interim. That is just because my webcam is having issues at the same time that I'm trying to use it. You can see the flashes of color on my face as they're throwing up on the screen. God, there are a lot of splash screens to this game. But yeah, it definitely seems like a fun game. It seems like it's something up my alley. And again, those 20-odd games are just what I thought I would actually like to play. There's probably upwards of 60, 65, 70 that are available with the Game Pass. So hey, if that's your kind of deal, go ahead and check it out. So I'm going to turn these down here and make sure that all of all that stuff is good. Turn on the subtitles. We are going to hop into Sunset Overdrive. Get off of this glitchy webcam. Give it just a second here. It's trying to... I want to do it itself, so I'm going to have to force it to do it. Maybe? So I seem to be having some issues in terms of the game actually picking up. I'm not quite certain as to why. It's supposed to capture Sunset Overdrive. I'm not quite sure why it's not doing this. This is the first time that I've booted up this game, so I haven't really tested it. Not sure as to why it's not recording it. Okay, give me just a moment here. Sorry about this. I have genuinely no idea as to why it's neither detecting nor actually capturing Sunset Overdrive. I might have to play around with it a little here. Let's try this. strange. Okay, for some reason, OBS does not want to capture Sunset Overdrive, be it in game capture or window capture. I'm not entirely sure as to why. But I tell you what, one game I haven't tried using this with OBS, with Streamlabs, but I was playing a little last night. We'll go ahead and boot up a new game. So what, we're gonna go ahead and try and boot up Saints Row the 4th? Saints Row 4? I think it was Saints Row the 3rd and then Saints Row 4. Which I'm a decently big fan of most Saints Row games. It's basically GTA, but it doesn't take itself seriously. So we're gonna go ahead and adjust some of the volume options here. Alrighty. Let us see if Streamlabs wants to capture this. Still saying it's looking for a game to capture. I'm not entirely sure why. There we go. At least I'll capture Saints Row the 4th. So, without further ado, sorry for the delay on that. And sorry that Sunset Overdrive is no longer on the menu, at least for this stream. I'm going to try and fiddle around with it a bit. Hopefully, next Sunday, we should be, or rather this Sunday, because it's Monday right now. I'm not used to being so off schedule. Hopefully, Sunday, we should be able to do Sunset Overdrive, but for now, let's boot up Saints Row 4. I'm probably going to go for another hour or so, and then probably call it there. So let's go ahead and jump on in. Alrighty. Load up a new game. Just go casual. We're not looking to impress anyone here. That's fine there. That is strange.
It is a truth universally acknowledged that every now and again a situation arises that defies explanation.
That is definitely
so
strange.
it was with the ascension of the 3rd Street Saints. When the Saints made their presence known to the world in 2006, they were decried for being
Well, just a moment. It only seems to be capturing the, Okay.
less mercy killing.
Okay. Tell you what. So I don't know what it is about OBS in some of these games, but they're just not getting along right now. I wish I knew why, because I really did want to do Sunset Overdrive on stream. I'm gonna have to do some research on this, but for now, I think that's about all I can do. So, sorry the stream didn't go as long as I'd wanted it to, and sorry I couldn't quite do all the games that I wanted to do. But hopefully you guys had fun. I know I had some fun. Thank you, Chessie and Ryan, for hopping into the Twitch chat. And thank you to anyone who's on YouTube watching this. I can't see you now, I'm sorry. I will get that fixed by the next stream. I'll be able to see everyone on both YouTube and Twitch. But for the foreseeable future, if you do want to interact with the stream, your best bet is Twitch. I'm going to try and have both up, but you will always be able to interact with the stream on Twitch. Thank you guys for hopping into the stream. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you Sunday.